Most SAT math score drops are not missing hard topics. They are small habits that repeat under pressure. This video lists 10 mistakes in order with a quick visual each time so you can recognize the pattern instantly. Treat it like a checklist you run on every question before you bubble an answer. Mistake 1, not reading the full question. They ask for 2x, you solve for x and pick that value. Underline the target quantity before you algebra. 10 seconds of reading beats 2 minutes of rework. Mistake 2, sign errors when you distribute negatives across parentheses. Track each term. If you rush the minus sign, the whole line flips and so does your answer. Mistake 3, forgetting to flip an inequality when you multiply or divide by a negative number. Say flip out loud when you divide by -5. That habit prevents silent sign disasters. Mistake 4, wrong order of operations. Exponents before multiplication, parentheses before everything else. -3 squared is -9, while -3 in parentheses squared is +9. Totally different. Mistake 5, misreading graphs. Wrong scale, wrong units, wrong intersection. Check whether each grid square is one unit or something else before you read coordinates. Mistake 6, not checking extraneous solutions after you square both sides or clear denominators. If an answer breaks the domain, or makes a negative inside a square root, discard it even if the algebra looked clean. Mistake 7, calculator dependency. Desmos is powerful, but typing everything slows you down on quick items. Use the tool for graphs, intersections, and heavy arithmetic, not for two-step mental math you already know. Mistake 8, skipping units. Feet versus inches, dollars versus cents, radians versus degrees. Circle the unit in the prompt and carry it through your final sentence. Mistake 9, rushing easy questions. Early problems are worth the same as later ones, but careless errors there are painful. Build a habit. After you bubble, ask yourself what the question actually wanted in one short phrase. Mistake 10, not using process of elimination on multiple choice. Even ruling out one answer raises your odds. Cross off impossible magnitudes, wrong signs, and answers that break the story in the word problem. These 10 mistakes are not random. They cluster around reading, signs, and time, which means you can train defenses with a short checklist. If you miss a question, classify it into one of those buckets before you move on. That turns a bad moment into data. On test day, slow down for 10 seconds on the prompt, then execute. Most silly errors die in those 10 seconds. Print a tiny checklist in your mind. Target quantity, signs, inequality direction, parentheses, and units. Run it on word problems before you bubble. If you feel panic rising, reset with one deep breath and one reread of the final sentence. Panic is expensive, breaths are cheap. NovaMaths practice turns this list into reflexes. Repetition is what makes the checklist automatic under time pressure. When you review a practice test, star the misses that came from rushing, not from ignorance. Those are the fastest points to reclaim. Keep your scratch work organized in a simple box per problem. Messy paper invites sign slips that no calculator can rescue. You're training habits, not hoping for inspiration on test day. Recap. Read the prompt for the true target. Keep signs and inequalities disciplined, and respect order of operation. On graphs, verify scale. On radicals and rationales, plug back in. Balance calculator speed with mental fluency. Track units, protect easy points with patience, and eliminate wrong answers whenever you can. Practice more on NovaMaths.